What is up, guys? We are back on some Call of Duty Vanguard. I know I said the last video was going to be my last video on Call of Duty Vanguard, but when I want to talk about this game, might as well play it. I did take a little break from this game. I haven't played it in a few days. I appreciate all the views and the likes on the recent videos. Make sure you guys are subscribing those so that you stay up to date with all the new content. Yesterday I didn't post. I'm starting to get into more of a routine for when I'm going to post. So expect new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's going to be my new schedule, and maybe an odd Saturday I'll post. I did plan on posting yesterday, but dude, after that snowstorm the other day, I was down bad. So I was just relaxing yesterday, and yeah, I'm ready to post today. So let's get into it. So obviously today's video is about Atomic, which you can see my beautiful operator holding as it goes away. Is the Atomic Camo worth it in Call of Duty Vanguard? I can say without a doubt, it is definitely worth it. Why? Because if you paid for this video game and you're a Zombies fan, or say you like a campaign game, well, you're spending around $70, $80 for this video game. Just playing a very minimal bad zombie mode or a short campaign in itself is not worth it, in my opinion. So just let alone to get your money's worth and play the multiplayer for enough time. Look at these great spawns. Just to play the multiplayer enough, grinding out Atomic is probably your best bet and to get your money's worth on this video game, because there's not much else. Atomic is definitely like worth it if you are a camo grinder. It's not too hard of a grind. It's definitely not too hard of a grind. It's very simple. The worst part is literally just leveling up your weapons. That takes forever, and I cannot really give you a easy strategy on how to level up your guns faster, other than playing the small maps and only playing when there's double weapon XP. What I basically did was I passively did my camo challenges while leveling up guns. So like I would get a gun to like level say 60, or most times I would just max it out, but max out a gun, don't worry about the camo challenges, except for maybe like some of the attachment ones at the end. I would do some of those, but I wouldn't like go for specific ones. So you start doing that, you get the gun to 70, and then on to the next gun, and you just go category by category. But like, yeah, certain guns are super easy. Like this bar was probably one of the easier guns to get gold, just because of how good it is, like, and because of the way the time to kill is on this game. You don't even have to play hardcore like some of my previous camo grinds. Like I'd say last year a lot of that camo grind was done in hardcore playlists, versus this year a majority of the camo grind was done in core. Even some of my long shots, oh, they got dogs. Wow. Hello. But yeah, like, dude, this is a $70 video game. If you're just playing casual multiplayer, you're gonna get burnt out. The way multiplayer is nowadays, there has to be some sort of objective, or else it's boring. I can't just sit here using a maxed out weapon and having fun. Like pub stomping is fun for a little bit, but eventually it gets boring. My main thing that I like to do is like go sniping and try to hit like montage clips or something. Every year, bro, they make sniping worse and worse, so it's like, what's the point? The sniping still feels weird. You have to put no scope on your sniper in order for it to ADS fast enough. The time to kill is so fast that half the time you can't scope in properly. It's just unfortunate, because it is what I like. So when I first got the game, my initial thoughts were, I'm just gonna snipe, I'm gonna enjoy the game, I'm not gonna camo grind, and then I'm just gonna enjoy the game, and hopefully it's a great Call of Duty. A day or so into it, I'm like, you know what, I'll get all the snipers gold, we'll do that. That was like a little challenge just to keep me intrigued in the game, because obviously I wasn't having that much fun. So I started doing that, and then when I got, oh my word, I got my first gold gun, the Type 99, yeah, the first sniper. I got that gun gold, and I was like, okay, let's do the Car 98, because obviously at the time the 3-line was bugged out, so you had to get like 100 bloodthirsts with it, so I wasn't doing that. Oh, hey, double barrel is still in the game. Didn't plan on doing that, so I got my Car 98 gold, and I was just waiting for them to fix the 3-line challenge, which they eventually did. They made it just 100 prone shots, so I did that, and then I had diamond snipers, and I'm like, well, what do I do now? Sniping kind of sucks. I already have them all maxed out. What do I do to, you know, make this game worth my money I spent on it? Because it's not a cheap video game. Call of Duty is like full price for the same thing every year. So I'm like, well, I gotta level up all my guns for Warzone. Let's start doing that. So I did that. They brought out ship miss 24/7. I'm like, oh, this is easy. We could just level up guns. And then I kind of like looked at all the camo challenges. I'm like, this is really doable. Like, this is pretty easy. At first I really didn't want to do it because of the rocket launchers, but then I got one of the rocket launchers gold, the bazooka, after like 3 days of trying to figure out how to shoot down UAVs out of the air. That took a while. Got that, figured that out. Okay, teammate with the body block. Got the bazooka gold, the fighting knife. So I tried to just do like the hardest guns, and I'm like, let's level up some LMGs. So I did the LMGs, got them all gold, and then from there I just kind of went in order. So I did the marksman rifles, the shotguns, the subs, the ARs. Meanwhile, I was also doing all the secondaries in the background. I would have a pistol equipped to my class. When I was done the bloodthirsties with the normal guns I was using, I would just pull out the pistol whenever I was on a 4 kill streak and just get a 5th kill. This guy's the worst. I would get the 5th kill with the pistol. That was helpful. If you guys want a whole tips video, I could definitely do that. Like a whole tips video on how to get atomic camo the fastest way possible, the easiest way possible. Just some overall tips on how to do it. If this video gets like say 15 likes, I will do that video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and we will 100% do that video. I was like, you know, this grind ain't really that bad. I had a whole spreadsheet. Shout out Sour for that beautiful spreadsheet he made. Watch me fail this jump one more time. Oh my, jump! Finally. I can't, dude, the screen shake in this video game is insane, dude. I was getting really close. All I had left was basically submachine guns, ARs, and then finish the pistols and the big one, the Panzerfaust. So we did that, we got it all gold, and then it came down to waiting. After being very late to the camo grind, I want to say I started like end of November. Like, I actually started grinding for it end of November. About a month ago, I started going for it. I caught up to them still not fixing the Panzerfaust, even though they said they did multiple times. It was not fixed. Look at these beautiful spawns we have in this video game. It was not fixed, so I was like, well, now what do I do? I had everything gold. The only thing I had left was the Panzerfaust. So I had the Panzerfaust main challenge, which was the 3 kill streaks in one game. And I had the long shot one, which I was hoping would get a legitimate patch, but never did. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go for it. Spent the whole day or so playing Das Haus, just shooting across the map with the Panzerfaust. I ended up getting that challenge complete. A couple days later, they said they were going to fix the Panzerfaust. They were going to make it so that you could finally finish the challenge to get the last camo. And I was like, okay, I believe you. The days go by, still no release on the patch. We get to pretty much the day before the mid-season update, and they say, oh, the patch is coming out early, actually, 7 o'clock Eastern time. You will be able to complete the challenge in order to get your Panzerfaust gold. I'm like, okay, sick, that's awesome. Let's get this thing gold, let's get atomic. So I do a stream, I'm like, oh, unlocking atomic live on stream. I streamed for 4 hours that night and made 5 progress on that camo, because that camo challenge is one of the worst camo challenges released in Call of Duty history. It has to be. There are no other camo challenges that are worse than that one. Like, from my memory of mastery camo grinds, there is not a camo challenge worse than the Panzerfaust. It is not based on your skill. It's literally the opposite. It's based on the enemy team's skill. You're just a sitting dog, literal sitting dog, waiting for dogs to be called in. And yeah, there's a bunch of people commenting saying you could shoot down 2 UAVs with your gun and then get a 1 UAV with the Panzerfaust, or you could do 1 guard dog. That's not how it should be. With the bazooka, I could shoot down 3 UAVs. Easy. It should just be able to shoot down streaks. Why is that so difficult? Shouldn't have come down to that. It should have never been that hard. There should have been a fix for it months ago. My main hope is that this Microsoft buying Call of Duty or buying Activision thing is going to make a difference, because man, this was one of the worst mastery challenge camo grind I have ever done, but it was 100% worth it because the camo is beautiful, and I feel as though now I have gotten my money's worth on this video game. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and comment. I would appreciate that. Make sure you guys are subbing, and yeah, if you guys want that atomic ultimate guide on how to get this camo, I can do that for you guys. Let me know. Peace.